Good morning, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Wednesday morning, December the 20th. And once again, we are going to be recording this and trading live this morning, doing my opening range trade. And today we're going to be trading this PA number 6, and I'm also going to be trading the eval number 139. This PA number 6 PA, I've got about $300 of drawdown left, and so we need to get some life back in that thing. And on the 139 eval, we're about $450, $460 away from passing, and so we're going to copy trade those together. And we're going to trade this single contract with a 20-tick trailing stop, and the market is almost ready to open, and I really think this thing's going to rip. Debating whether or not I want to just enter a trade now. I feel like this thing is definitely going to rip. But I don't want to enter a trade and then it stop me out before it rips. So I think we're going to wait, see what the market does when it opens. But this opening trade has been really good to me the last couple of days. And yeah, we're going to continue to try to run this. We're about a minute and 20 seconds away from the open. We've already seen volume starting to increase, so I'm kind of curious to see what this does. I took a couple trades this morning on some evals and it got chopped up, and it's just choppy stuff. Just didn't take good trades in the morning. Had one winner and 3 losers. I am back to my boxes, as I call it. I like it so much better. I think I can understand my trades a lot better when I do set up the box structure that way. Coffee, it is so underrated. Yeah, we're getting a wick that kind of indicates we might have a move down. We're about 30 seconds away. We had this big drop overnight from 3 this morning. I didn't even check. I'm not sure. Did we have any big news? Doesn't look like it. But from 3 this morning until 4:30 this morning, we had this huge drop. So we'll kind of see what this thing does here in about 10 seconds. Nope, we are open for business. It is 9:30. Move down. Bit of a rebound. I'm going to be looking to buy again, I think, unless I get an indication otherwise. Trading the 2-minute chart here. See if this thing moves and squeezes higher or no. Volume is not that high for an open. 1363 right now on the 2-minute chart. I might just wait and see if this candle closes. See if it closes red or green. This has kind of been like the morning, really. This morning we've just been stagnant in this 685 or 985, 990 area. I'm almost feeling like the buy might be in this range and hold and hope we go higher. We've got one option here. If I lose, I'm going to go to micros to save that PA account.
Order filled.
If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. We're going to see if we can... come on, don't stop me out right away. It just might. Entry maybe should have been a little bit lower.
Stop filled.
Well, that wasn't so good. Not the best of entries. Do we want to risk it again or no? I mean, these candles tell me that we're going to be going higher. We just need to put in a buy order here.
Order submitted.
Let's turn the volume up a little bit so we can hear it. I think I'll leave it because it's right on that 21 EMA. If I get filled, great. If not, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over it. Put my markings in here and another freaking red trade. I hate red trades. Wonder if we're gonna cross the VWAP here. Definitely been stagnant this morning. Definitely been stagnant this morning.
Order
I'm
canceled.
not sure that I like that order on there right now. I'm gonna just wait and see what happens. Took that for a long and a loss because we're kind of stopping out on this. We might, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we go lower. Let's see what kind of drawdown I have left on that account. I was really, really hoping to get some life pushed into that PA account. And we got about 220 bucks. I don't really feel like shorting it either, so. Yeah, that wouldn't have filled me. The entry here, the entry was just not good. I should have entered on the wick down here around the 21 EMA. That was my mistake, big mistake. Volume's definitely increased. Oops. Well, geez, I can't get this chart to be like I want it. There we go. Wonder what the 1 minute looks like. 1 minute, it's rapidly climbing in the 1 minute. I feel like long is the way to go right now, but where's the entry so I don't get stopped out? Because I can't afford to have another loss on that account. Touching VWAP. So we might pull back. VWAP is acting like a bit of a resistance area. And definitely seems to be some support in this 967 area. Also a level that I marked out here in this 707, 708 area. So I think we're just going to be patient this morning. Sure wish I'd entered down here though. One minute doesn't look any different. Bit of consolidation here around VWAP. This would be kind of curious to see what it does. That would indicate that we're going to be going higher. I think we're going to enter on this low. Yeah, we don't seem to be pulling back too much. Do I trust it or do I not? I think I'm going to go to the 1 minute for the entry. Yeah, we're kind of... It's a little undecided yet. Nope. We're going higher. We're going higher. See, this whole move up, I've just been patient and I should be in this trade. So, but I don't want to chase. Yep, should have entered on the VWAP. Should have entered on VWAP. Now we're flirting with this 707 level. Kind of stuck at the 17,000 area.
Order filled.
Right, I'm going in. Seems to be ripping and ripping. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, we're going to be in profit if we can at least just get a move. 20-tick trail is in play. Come on. It doesn't care what I think. I know that, but this was the entry right there. That was my mistake of not entering there. Maybe we can get a few bucks out of this. Gosh, it'd be nice to get into profit here. Get a winning trade going.
Stop filled.
And we got a little bit. Might be pulling back now. Now let's bring in our high of day and low of days. I'm just going to keep ripping. And we still have a ways to go before we reach the overnight highs. Those were at like 745 area. I don't know. I think this thing's going to pull back. I think she's going to pull back. It's a 2 minute looking like. Big wick. It tells me we're going to pull back. I think we are. Do I trust a short entry here? Yes, I do.
Order filled.
I think we're going lower. Probably retrace a lot of this, but need to get to 20 ticks for my trailing stop to kick in. This area here, kind of a hurdle maybe to get through.
Order filled.
Not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. It's pretty much a break-even trade there. I think I'm gonna wait until we get through this level. It was actually a slight loss, I believe. Maybe we're just going to be pulling back here. Or I should say a pullback and then going to new highs. I think I'm going to mark this thing as a loss. Very, 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 very small loss, but I do believe it was a losing trade. Should have stayed in it, but again, I'm trying to save this account. Either save it or blow it. I guess if I'm okay with blowing it, I should be okay with holding. But you know, you tell yourself you're okay with blowing an account, but in reality, kind of not. You know. two mistakes. Two mistakes this morning. This buy was incorrect. This buy should have been on the wick. And second buy was right here at VWAP. I thought VWAP might act as a bit of resistance, but that was definitely the move to make, as I should have bought better here, and I should have bought this, and I did not buy that. And that was my mistake this morning. So I'm going to try to not make the same mistake I've made the last couple days, and that is after this opening first couple of minutes, taking too many trades that end up being bad entries and bad trades. Definitely looks like that was a bit of a pullback and maybe an opportunity to enter long again, but I don't know. I just feel like this thing's stalling out here in this 1715, 1720 area. What's the 2 minute looking like? Yeah, about the same. And you got this wick and kind of this level where it seems to, the candle bodies are closing in that 1715 range. Gosh, that makes me want to short. Really makes me want to short that. Kind of feel like I'm going against the trend, but here we crossed VWAP. 21 EMA has crossed VWAP. That's usually an actually a strong indicator that the market is going up. I think we'll just be patient. Are the bulls in play for good, or are the bears going to take over? I don't know. We make higher lows, but we're kind of, and this again could want to be those consolidation areas where we kind of hold through this and go. You know,
Order
feel
submitted.
Like we're going to buy here. We're gonna
Order
buy
filled.
this. I think this crossover's kind of convinced me that this market's going to continue to move up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but 21 EMA crossing VWAP, that's a strong, and we got this support area right here that seems to be a support area. So yeah, we're going to just plan on this market's going to move up, move it up. I think this was a mistake buy. Should not have bought that short. Come on, market. Let's go. Let's go to town. I'm trying to move my stop up just under this support area. Man, rip this thing up into the 1750s. What's the overnight high? Yeah, 1745. Let's move our target up to this 17. Go 1737.50. We are not going to have a losing trade. That's a good thing. This is the right buy, Black Coffee Trader. Bought the right. Read that correctly. I could just learn to do that more often. That's okay. Let's break through and make new highs here. $110 in profit. Don't stop me out. Let's go. Let's go. Debating on just taking this profit and re-entering. feels kind of like it's going to go. I might set this thing at... Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Stop filled.
Nope. We got a little bit out of that. Debating on re-entering.
Order filled.
Think I will. I think if this breaks through, it's going to rip. That's what I really think. If it doesn't, then it obviously won't, but come on, punch through there. Let's go. Let's go to town. Let's go to town. Stop up. I don't want to risk a whole lot here. If it doesn't go, I'd rather be stopped out. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just keep making them.
Stop filled.
Can always re-enter. Thing's just been stagnant. Doesn't want to go. And maybe we get a little pullback here. Still not at the overnight highs by long shot. Pulling back here again. I think we have some low impact news here at 10 o'clock. Actually, we've got high impact news at 10 o'clock, so that is in 4 minutes, about 3.5 minutes. Definitely a bit upset with myself at my entries this morning. It's not a terrible morning by any stretch of the imagination. It's not like we had a big blow up, but gosh, that one there is really staring me in the face. That one's really staring me in the face. And to think, I mean, we're above this level of support. I wasn't sure if it's going to act as resistance or support, but prior level that I had marked out, we're above that. We've got this 21 EMA crossing over VWAP, which is a strong indication that the bulls are in play. But we don't seem to be punching through. We seem to be kind of stagnating up here. So let's see, what do we have? We're at 10:58:08. News in about a minute and 45 seconds. That could be why we're kind of stalled. Volume's way down. I don't really want to sell right before the news, but it does look like we might roll over. It's one thing we haven't done is the last couple of days we've always made highs and then pulled all the way back down at some point. Not done that today, but we had a huge sell-off overnight, so I really like this way of marking up my chart a lot better. Yesterday I made that change and I'm not sure I like it. CB consumer confidence in 35 seconds. This might have been a buy opportunity here. Eight seconds. If we make a big move, I'm probably going to jump in it. Depends on what it does. Not much happened.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Yeah, I don't like buying at the top, but I did. There we go. Oh, yeah. Run it. We're in profit.
Order
It's
filled.
not closing me out. Hey, $122 profit. That is awesome. That was the move to make. Best trade of the morning. I thought about it as I was watching this candle of entering down here. That would have been several points. So hey, a profitable morning. Not what it could have been, but now we're GAT stopped out for 5 minutes. So we're up 122 on the PA. I should just stop there. That's the first profit I've had on that account in 6 days. I've just lost my butt on that thing. And then on this eval, we're now 300 and what is that? $31 away from passing it. Well, I think I'm going to end it there for this morning. At least gives you my opening, 35 minutes of trading, and we did have a profitable morning on both accounts that we traded, so that is a good thing. Should work on these. I'm not too worried about that. My main focus really is today is to get this PA account back into the green, or getting it out of the doldrums that it's in. We're now about $500 of drawdown left. So we've built it back up a little bit. That's good. But yeah, hindsight's 2020. But this is the lesson. A better entry here, even though this was a good trade, $200, $180 some dollar winner, I think. But better entry would have been right here. I should have not been as. I hesitated for a few seconds, and that cost me about $50 probably. And then really this right here was even. I'm not so disappointed with this entry. I mean, it wasn't the best of entries. If my stop would have been bigger, I would have been fine. I mean, it just stopped me out and then it went. So it is what it is. But this is really where I should have entered, because that would have been a really nice move. That would have been about a $300 move right there. So, and we did catch, a little tiny bit of it. But that's the lesson. That is the lesson we learn. And getting better at this every single day. So, all right, have a good day. Trade well. Catch up with you this evening.